Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to have done this tutorial for you guys. It's a very kind of lilac mauve eye with some browns, and I am using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. So I'm going to do a couple of looks for you guys using this palette. I started off with this one that's not so complicated, something a bit easier with neutral colors that you can wear to work or to go to the store, you know, because we all like to get dolled up when we go to Walmart and the 99-cent store. So this is totally one of those looks. You guys know what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks again for tuning in, and keep on watching if you want to see how this mauve purple eye was achieved. Thanks so much. So I've gone ahead and primed my eyelid with one of my favorite eye primers by Too Faced. It's called Shadow Insurance. I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry the tiniest bit. And I'm going to go directly into my palette using the shade Warm Taupe. And I use a kind of fluffy blending brush. This one's my favorite by Morphe. It's the M200. And I'm just packing my brush and starting at the crease and kind of just blowing it out a little bit, blending it all the way up and out. I do have this fast forwarded, so this is twice as fast as I would usually do it, just for the sake of not having a super long video, but just go in there and blend until you don't have any harsh lines. Now I'm going in with a more dense blending brush. This is a 217 by MAC, and I'm going into the darkest brown shade in the palette called Cypress Umber. And I'm just adding that to the outer corner and slowly blending it into the crease, just kind of making sure it's nice and blended and combined to the warm taupe shade. And then I go back and forth between these two brushes, the more fluffy one to just kind of diffuse, and then the more condensed one to really pack the Cypress Umber shade on that outer corner right there. And like I said, slowly bring it into the inner corner, and it's okay if you get some of the shade on your lid. We're going to go in there and clean that portion out, so don't worry about that. And once again, just a little more diffusing, a little more blending for that flawless, seamless eyeshadow. Here I'm going in with a pencil brush. This is the 219 by MAC, and I'm taking the shade Warm Taupe and running that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the darker brown Cypress Umber and run that along the lower lash line as well. With this very detailed pencil brush, I also kind of intensify the outer corner a bit. You will be able to see that here shortly. Right in here, I'm just kind of connecting the lower lash line to that outer corner and intensifying it just a little bit more. Now I'm taking my concealer. I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, just the tiniest bit on this very tiny detailing concealer brush. And now I'm going to clean up the lid portion, kind of carving out the space that I want to fill with a different color. So you can, I'm kind of trying to be a bit precise, but you don't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to put a shadow over it. This is just kind of getting rid of the browns that were on the lid. So just like that. And now I'm going in with this flat shader brush, and I'm using the shade Buon Fresco, and it's this beautiful kind of lilac purple shade that is just gorgeous. And I'm just packing it right over the concealer that I've just applied. And just making sure that you cover the concealer so it doesn't peek through. Now I'm going to go in with the more dense blending brush and just kind of diffuse the edges there so it just blends seamlessly, adding a little bit of that Cypress Umber, and we're all done with the shadow portion. That was pretty quick and easy. Now I'm using this eyeliner. This is one of my favorites. It's from Loreal. It's called L'Oreal Liner Intense, and I use the color Carbon Black. And I'm not doing a very big or exaggerated liner with this. I'm just kind of keeping it pretty simple and thin. I really love this liner because it's so easy to work with. The bristles are very flexible and it just really lets you get in there. So now I'm going to add lashes. These are the Ardell Whispies, and I like to place them right in the middle of the lid first and then secure them from the inner corner and then secure them from the outer corner. And here I'm just kind of pressing them in, making sure that they are glued, and then I pinch them to make sure they're blended with my own. So once they dry, I go ahead and add the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Carbon Black as well. And I do the lower lashes just to kind of bring them out and make them stand out. And then I just do the base of my lashes. This just kind of marries my own lashes with the falsies and makes them look a bit better and not so separated. Here I'm taking my Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil by NYX in the color Milk, which is just a stark white. And in that same little concealer brush, I am just adding it to my waterline. This is going to make your eyes look a little more open, a little bigger, and just a bit more awake. Alright, I think we're pretty much done with the eyes here. So I'm just going to let you guys take a look at it. Like I said, this is more of a natural look, or not natural, but a bit more wearable. So I can't wait for you guys to see the other looks that I have planned with this palette. Now here I'm just kind of defining the brow bone the tiniest bit with the lightest shade here called Tempera. And then, like I said, just kind of carving it out a tiny bit, and so it's not so harsh. I go in with the more fluffy brush, the Morphe M200, to blend that in nicely as well. Now go ahead and flip your hair, girl. Get it together. I'm going to zoom you guys in just so you can see that it is a very pretty color. I really like this Buon Fresco shade, and just made it, like I said, a more wearable look, something not so smoky and crazy. So this is a very beautiful look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Oh, get that hair, girl. Yes, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.